They say it's just a space dust, a chunk of rock drifting by. But what if I told you that the James Webb Telescope just spotted something that doesn't fit their neat little explanation? So why is NASA scrambling to explain away the latest sightings, and why are the mainstream scientists so quiet? Therefore, you have to wonder, are we looking at alien ships? The truth? You may not believe it. Welcome to Truth vs. Authority. I'm Roderick Martin, a.k.a. the Symbolizer, TV personality, UFO investigator, award-winning podcast host, and backed by 20,500 truth seekers streaming right here on YouTube and reaching thousands of podcast listeners across 126 countries worldwide. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to my personal YouTube channel by searching for Roderick Martin. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll keep bringing the truth. Get ready, because what you're about to hear, you may not believe it. We've all been told that the space exploration is about discovery, about expanding human knowledge. When the James Webb Space Telescope was launched, it promised to give us a deeper look into the universe. But what if it's showing us something the authorities don't want us to see? What if the images that we're getting aren't just beautiful galaxies, but actual alien ships? The official narrative said it's nothing more than random cosmic objects, remnants of distant systems, but the cracks in the story are starting to show. But what if everything we've been told is part of a larger agenda? Take Oumuamua, translate to visitor or scout from a faraway land, the first known interstellar object to pass through our solar system. Scientists were quick to label it a rock or asteroid. But how do you explain the sudden acceleration? Something that defies the basic laws of physics as we know them. And now, the James Webb Telescope is capturing even more anomalies, objects moving in ways that shouldn't be possible. Are we supposed to believe these are all just natural phenomena? Mainstream media and NASA want us to think so, but they're also being conveniently quiet about the full implication of these sightings. So, if the truth has been manipulated this long, who's really pulling the strings? It's the unusual suspects, the government space agency, corporate interests in the privatization of space, and media conglomerates that control the flow of information. These powerful entities benefit by keeping us in the dark, ensuring that the safest, most palatable explanation reach the public. It's in their interest to maintain the illusion that we're not alone in the universe, that we are in control. But the moment we start looking closer at these so-called anomalies, the official story starts to crumble. Therefore, if we don't start asking the tough questions, we'll never uncover what's been hidden behind the curtains. And why is it that every time we get close to something groundbreaking, like alien life, those in power are quick to shut down the conversation? If these recent discoveries aren't ships, then what are they? And why is it so important to make sure we don't question it? Stick around, because things are about to get a little more unsettling. We accepted the official narrative for years, but what if these isn't just about confusion or misinformation? What if something is more sinister is going on, orchestrated by the very institutions we're told to trust? NASA, the media corporations, they've all been suspiciously quick to dismiss any ideas that Oumuamua or these recent James Webb sightings could be extraterrestrial. Why the rush to sweep these anomalies under the rug? It's starting to look less like caution and more like control. So why hasn't anyone dared to question this? Look at how those who raise doubts get shut down. Take Avi Loeb, the Harvard scientist who dared suggest that Oumuamua might be an alien probe. He was ridiculed, discredited, and the media painted him as some kind of fringe theorist. But his data, rock solid. The fact that Oumuamua accelerated beyond what gravity could explain was real, measurable, and completely ignored by the mainstream narrative. And now, that James Webb Telescope is capturing more unexplained phenomena, objects moving in ways that no natural object should. Yet once again, we hear silence from the media. Therefore, it's time to push back. The deeper we dig, the clearer it becomes that this isn't about science at all. It's about power. It's about keeping the public in the dark, controlling what we're allowed to question. The truth is no longer just a fringe theory. It's a reality they've been hiding from us. This changes everything. And from this moment on, the fight for the truth is on. You may not believe it yet, but trust me, this is only just the beginning. We've peeled back the first layers. This isn't just about what we see on the surface. The manipulation goes deeper than a few misreported anomalies from space. Let's get real. This is about systemic control. NASA and the James Webb discoveries are just the tip of the iceberg. The media, government agencies, and corporate players in this space exploration all seem to be on the same game. Why? To maintain control over what we think and believe and accept as reality. Look how the media handles these discoveries. Every time we see something unexplainable like a more impossible acceleration or the Webb's telescope mysterious sightings, what happens? It's brushed aside, labeled natural and forgotten. Mainstream outlets report on it for a day, then it's buried. And it's not just space, economic control, political narratives, and even the way we consume information through the tech giants. They got it all locked down. The writing is on the wall, if you dare to look closely. So what's really going on? They've infiltrated every layer of society. Their influence stretches further than anyone willing to admit. From the media conglomerates and silencing alternative theories to the cozy relationship between space agency and the defense contractors, the lie is too big to fail. Think about it. If we acknowledge the existence of alien ships, or worse, that they have been here for years, changes everything. The economy, our sense of power, global relationships, every pillar of control collapses. Therefore, the truth isn't just inconvenient, it is dangerous. And if people start to realize that we've been lied to, that the technology and extraterrestrial contact are far beyond what we have been told, that the entire house of cards will fall. They have orchestrated this deception from behind the curtain for decades, pretending that they're giving us more access to the stars while keeping the real story hidden. I want to say this again. Just look how quickly they try to bury Avilo's claim or dismiss Oumuamua's strange behavior. Reality is manipulated. Perception is controlled. This isn't just a cover-up. It's a coordinated effort to keep us from seeing the bigger picture. If they control our perception of space, they control our perception of everything. Now, what's next? Stick around, because the deeper we go, the more unsettling it becomes. Now, we thought we had the full picture. What if the conspiracy is bigger than we imagine? What if the real power isn't what we assume? Everyone's been focusing on NASA, the government, and the media, but that's just a smokescreen. Think about it. The institutions are just the front. The real players, the ones that are pulling the strings, are hidden in plain sight, entrenched in the world's biggest corporation, controlling not just space, but everything, from the data we consume to the technology we depend on. What if everything you've been told is part of a bigger plan? It turns out that the real architects of this agenda aren't just within the government or media. They're embedded in the very corporations building the technology that allows us to explore space, the ones supplying the tools and satellites to keep us connected, or more accurately, to keep us controlled. Think about it. Who really owns the patents, the data, the algorithm behind the James Webb Telescope and every other instrument watching the skies? The same corporations is tied to the military contracts, surveillance programs, and more. Therefore, we've been looking in the wrong places. The real power isn't just in what we see. It's in the unseen connections, the behind-the-scenes deals between private space companies, defense contractors, and the government worldwide. They've turned space into a playground for control, using these discoveries to distract us from the true agenda, consolidating power on Earth through space. The powers that be have a script for us. but it's time for us to rewrite it. This realization changes everything. The conspiracy isn't just about hiding truth of alien ships. It's about keeping us locked into a controlled narrative, one where we're too busy looking to the stars to see the power structures being built right here. What happens next would expose the truth in ways we've never seen before. The fight for the truth, it's only the beginning. We've been building towards this moment, and now the time for the ultimate revelation. The truth isn't just about the theory anymore, it's undeniable. Everything we thought we knew, it's been manipulated from the very beginning. And if the sightings by the James Webb Telescope are more newer or isolated anomalies at all, what if they're the final proof of something much bigger? A calculated plan to prepare us for alien visitation, or worse, a fake one. Think about it. Governments have been hiding, distorting the truth about extraterrestrial encounters for decades. What's behind all of this secrecy? Undeniable proof buried beneath layers of deception. How have they kept us blind for so long? They'll control everything: the media, the science, the narrative around the space exploration. Oumuamua's unexplained acceleration was real, and yet anyone who questioned it was silenced. The same goes for the latest sightings from the James Webb Telescope. What we're seeing up there might be alien ships, but the information is filtered and manipulated behind scientific jargon to keep us in the dark. And now, some believe this could be Project Bluebeam starting up, a false flag operation to simulate an alien invasion and consolidate even more control. This is the moment of truth. We've reached a point where we can no longer turn a blind eye, and the facts are there staring us right in the face. This isn't just about discovering alien life. It's about the power to shape our entire reality. Governments, media, and corporations have aligned to control what we see, think, and fear. But why? To keep us afraid, dependent, and unquestioning of the larger agenda at play. Expose the lie, reveal the truth. Everything is at stake now, and if we don't recognize manipulation, we risk losing a chance to reclaim the truth, and with it, our future. The world has been conditioned to accept what's fed to us by those in control, but this is a turning point. Will we believe the alien ships above us are a threat or a sign of something more? The consequences of how we react now could redefine everything, and from the nature of space exploration to how humanity understands its place in the universe. So here we are, the truth exposed, but the story is far from over. The revelation that alien ships might be hovering above us, or worse, that we have been prepped for a simulated alien threat all along, changes everything. Now, the immediate fallout, it's one of disbelief, fear, and desperate scramble by those in power to maintain control of the narrative. Governments will dismiss the sighting as a misunderstanding, media outlets will continue to downplay the significance, and corporations will ensure that we remain plugged into their system of control. But can they hold on to their grip forever? That's the question we're left with now. At the heart of all of this is the deeper understanding of how power works, not just in space, but in our everyday lives. This isn't just about aliens, it's about control, about government and corporations shape the very reality that we live in. The manipulation goes far beyond telescopes and headlines. It's a web of influence that extends into the information we're giving, the way we view the world, and ultimately, the way we see ourselves in the universe. Whether these sightings are actual alien ships or part of something even more sinister, one thing is clear: we've been lied to, and those lies have shaped everything. But here's the most important part. You don't have to accept the story that's handed to you. Question everything, dive deeper. The truth is out there, but it's up to you to uncover it. If you felt the ground shift beneath you, you're starting to see the cracks in the official narrative, then don't stop now. Join us in this journey. Subscribe and stay connected, and most importantly, keep asking the hard question, because the fight for the truth is far from over, and we're just getting started. The only question left is, are you ready to see what's really out there? Here's a live stream from just a few days ago where I go deep into all the possibilities. Are they coming? The government cover-up of alien ships arriving in 2026. This is some seriously good stuff. To watch this video, search for Roderick Martin and subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. You won't be disappointed. Do you want more love, abundance, even money? Do you know that you can program the water? Yes, you can program your water that you drink to program it to receive the universal love, the code for money, the code for abundance. It's right here. We have the vibrational codes for you. Go to the website, and it's right up here, the description, and you want to get you this vibrational codes on water. Yes, I'm telling you, it's all in here. It'll explain all the information. It'll explain to you the power of not just water, but how to hold water. Yes, water can hold memory. It does it all. But listen, when you get that, you're going to be able to print up you special codes that you see here. Like this is pure energy code. It's got the codes embedded into the fiber of life, and all you would do is sit your water on top of it or whatever you want to do. You actually can put this under your pillow at night. We have love and abundance. We have pure money codes here, and you can use this over and over and over. You have to get this in your arsenal. You can use it over and over. Share it with your family, your loved ones, and then get the water. Now, I don't know if you got hydrogen water, if you've been trying hydrogen water, but there's nothing more powerful than coded hydrogen water. Use these program codes to code your hydrogen water. Now, if you did go to Forbidden Knowledge Conscious Award or you missed it, there was a vendor that offered us one of the best hydrogen water bottles of all. I've had a couple of them, and this one's heavily duty. It's best, high capacity. You must get you one of these. There's a link in the description called nanosilverhealth.com. When you go to this website, it's going to support the show, and you want to program that hydrogen water. Also, you'll be able to find Nano Silver toothpaste. Absolutely some of the best stuff on the market. Nano Silver. You've heard a lot of information on this particular channel about Nano Silver. Imagine no fluoride, but Nano Silver toothpaste. You can find it right there at nanosilverhealth.com. Get you some toothpaste. They were at the Conscious Award. And then absolutely make sure you download the vibrational water codes and get you a hydrogen water bottle. And if you don't have one, you can still just use your cup. Just put your stuff right there or stick this under your pillow at night. You will not be disappointed. And then post in the comments how you felt about the codes once you got it. Looking forward to talking to you on the next video.